Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Yes, hopefully this. Let's hope. Let's hope that this. I don't choke this. Let's hope that we can get 25 subscribers. Or I guess 23 subscribers if it updated. We need to get 23 subscribers. If that doesn't happen within 2 hours, this is concerning. It's very concerning. Now we'll hit it. Getting Putin to agree in territory that used to be part of Russia and is now part of the United States is a pretty baller move. Yeah, Alaska. Well, it is technically very close to Russia, but the uninhabitable part of Russia, the part that's very remote, far eastern Russia, is what it's very close by. But yeah, Trump is meeting, and that happened after I uploaded that video today. I was a little disappointed. That would have been good news to react to. Trump is meeting Putin in the United States, but not the lower 48. You think that Trump ends the war? I think there's a chance of it. I think it's heading in that direction to get a meeting like this. And I mean, Trump really ramping up the energy on and pressure onto Russia. It's moving in the right direction. Now, nobody knows exactly what Russia wants, so you can't say for sure. Ukraine asking for everything plus Crimea back is like Mexico asking for everything plus Texas during the Mexican-American War. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, you can kind of understand they have to negotiate from that position because they're going to have concessions, but you don't want to have concessions before you actually negotiate because the negotiations haven't even started. So why would Ukraine say, okay, we'll give up certain things? Eventually, they're going to have to give up certain things. It's inevitable, but they're not going to give them up before the actual negotiations happen. But I mean, they have to realize that it's just they're not going to be able to take back certain land. Eating In-N-Out. I've only had In-N-Out once in my life, I think, in total. NFL becoming an arena football league with the indoor stadiums is an example of the faults of capitalism. Capitalism needs guardrails to preserve culture. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's one of the things I talk about is a problem with capitalism. Capitalism is it's just a money incentive. It incentivizes everything off of money, and so it devalues the product in the name of you know the bottom line and revenue. So you're right, 100%. Yeah, that's the fault with capitalism for sure. Putin understands why Trump wants to annex Greenland. Yeah, well, Putin talked about that and said that he did understand. Trump and Putin meeting next Friday in Alaska. Yeah, so that'll be a week from today. Putin refuses Rome, Italy as location for Trump's three-way meeting with Putin Zelensky. Capitalism is the best system, but unfortunately, human greed. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, it's economics. It's very complicated. It's hard to really balance everything properly, and but yeah, I mean, I guess capitalism with guardrails is the best. I mean, that's really you know what that is. That's a in something like the NFL's case or college football, there has to be a leadership, right? There seems to be a lack of leadership, like with the NFL. They should stipulate, you have to build outdoor stadiums or some that's the way you would do it. It has to come down from people above. That's how you put the guardrails in place, but none of that really exists in the NFL or college, and so it's just going to run wild. All right. Yeah, I got it pulled up right here. All right, it's 20 away. This should be done in Well, I don't know. I haven't really watched my subscriber count recently. It's been moving a little bit slower, but it should be done in like 30 minutes, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe it's going to happen really quickly. But I think everyone watching this is already subscribed. So it's like, there's not really going to be a hype to subscribe from people because there's not a unique audience. I'm gaining most of these subscribers from the evergreen videos because all the videos I've been uploading, they're all just bouncing around the people that already know my stuff. Trolls may unsubscribe. Well, yeah, they'll unsubscribe, but they gotta let me hit it at least. They gotta let me hit it. You'll make 20 accounts to follow me. Yeah, these assholes. You don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. You jump the gun. It's all over when Hall of Fame Stadium becomes an indoor. Yeah, they're gonna have to do it. For one game a year, they're gonna have to make it an indoor stadium. They're making everything an indoor stadium. It's gonna be really bland. Really, really. This is why I don't pull this up. The problem is this is the problem. When I hit 200K, I mean, when I hit 200K, I had a lot more. Let's just say traffic on my channel. So I got a bunch of trolls and people unsubscribing when I hit 200K, but it was kind of outweighed by the amount of people that were subscribing from my actual videos at the time. Now I don't really have that many people, so now it's just gonna be trolls. There's gonna be a few people that I think subscribe though. I have to be gaining 30 subscribers every like 30 legitimate subscribers every hour or something. Dude, like this is honestly what I expect from people. Really. If you unsubscribe, you won't be able to chat for 20 minutes. Well, then we're not going to have anybody chatting, I guess. What are your thoughts on SummerSlam? I never watched it. I never watched SummerSlam this year. I haven't watched SummerSlam in probably 10 years. They used to do all those pay-per-views on Sunday night. Now they do it on Saturday. They've made the WWE bad. It's too mainstream and they're too obsessed with culture. It's the same thing. The WWE and it's all the influencers, it's all celebrities. It's just like politics with all the fucking comedians. Dude, this is going to send me into a viral sphere if I hit this. Seriously. Have you heard Trump giving the green light on the Pentagon to go after cartels in Mexico? Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, we'll have to see how that happens. I mean, it's very complicated because even if you go after the cartels, I mean, what does that mean exactly? There's so many different cartels. Oh, now they're gonna allow me to hit it. They're gonna allow me. Give me my bonus. Give me my daily bonus. 15 15 away. 13 away. Boy, there must be a lot of people that are maybe watching this or something subscribing because I don't think I was getting this. It was going this quickly until I went to this. It wasn't going this quickly. They're gonna act. Yeah, they're gonna allow it and then they're gonna all unsubscribe. It's already known. I mean, it's like I can already predict it. Thank you for the $5 for the donation. News today: Harvard endowment invests 116 million into BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. They're all investing into Bitcoin. Everyone is. All institutions are investing into Bitcoin. What concessions will Putin need to make to end the war with Ukraine? There might have to be some territory swaps. That's what Trump said. So maybe they'll have to give up some land that they have from or that land that they're occupying. They may have to retreat. So maybe it's that. And then there has to be some type of deterrent for restarting the war. So you're gonna have to do something to Russia and put some type of clause, or I don't know. They can keep doing that. The problem is the trolls are a lot more effective because I don't have the traffic on my channel. If I had traffic, the gaining of subscribers would just drown out these people. These people would be flushed out. These people are lucky that my cloud has gone down because they would get flushed out, just like what happened at 200K. I hit 200K on stream and it really didn't matter that they brought me back down. The Epstein files, when are they coming out? Well, they're going to release something. I mean, I don't know what they're going to release. They're going to release something probably within the next... All right, this is just the same people subscribing and then unsubscribing. They're going to release something probably within the next few months, and I think it's going to be positive for Trump, but, you know, they're going to say, well, they're just covering it up for Trump, so it's a he said, she said thing. Do you think there will be anti-cartel operation like drone strikes? I mean, I would imagine that's what it is. I mean, it seems like there's going to have to be some type of warfare if you want to really eliminate these cartels. It's not a small operation. Sam, I appreciate the $10 donation. Was here when you were at 4,000 subscribers, and you're here at 300K. We'll be with you at 1 million. Yeah, I think I'll hit 1 million pretty soon. I think once I take off, it's really just gonna go up a lot. It's gonna go up a ton. Epstein files will come out when I hit at 300K. Yeah, they'll come out the second I hit 300K. Now come to daddy. Come to papa. Now it's only 12 away. President Trump raised bounty. Yeah, I saw that. On the Venezuelan president to 50 million. Yeah, I guess I saw it. There was something about they were not accepting the immigrants that we were sending back to them. There's a bunch of illegals from Venezuela, apparently. They don't want to accept them. Somebody's got to accept them. Somebody needs to take them. Papa is already here. Yeah, I see with your username. At least people that unsubscribe won't be able to chat for 20 minutes. That's going to hurt the conversation in chat, though. But it's the same people doing it. It's like the same 5 people that keep subscribing and unsubscribing because they like seeing it. They like seeing it show up. You know, there's like a lag. I mean, I used to do it with YouTubers myself. When they have it pulled up, you subscribe, it goes up, and then you unsubscribe, and it goes down, and there's like a 10-second lag from it being shown. All right, it's 10 away. That's back to 11 now. Unsubbing. Yeah, a lot of people are unsubbing, resubbing. But at a certain point, the growth is too much for the trolls to handle. Because it's just organically people subscribing to me from other videos. So it'll be too much at a certain point. Well, I mean, if you sub on your alts, it's really not. It's not going to help though, because I mean, it doesn't even matter honestly. There's so many of the subscribers, are not active anyways. But the thing is it's just even without the trolls, it was going to take a little while to get to it because just the channel views are down. What is a bigger threat to America, in your opinion? Mexico, Mexican cartels, or Iran? Probably the cartels, honestly. I don't see how Iran is. I mean, Iran is a threat to, to an ally, but I don't see how Iran's a threat to the actual United States. All right, it's 9 away. Oh, it's 7 away. Come on, let's just let me hit it. Just let me hit it. Just. But I knew it would be like this, and because I was watching it, and I was like, I thought I was gonna hit it at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 away. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the channel dip. Yep, there we go. Crazy. It's been 9 months since. Yeah, that is crazy. I did see that, and I was surprised. I don't know why, but I was surprised so much time has passed since then. It's just weird. 1 away from a massive milestone. And there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've done it. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's not do anything dumb. Let's not do anything stupid. Let's not do the same shit that happened at 200K. Look at that. I hit it and we went over. Yeah, people are obviously watching this. They're doing this. They're all subscribing. I gained 15 afterwards. I gained a little daily double after, looks like. That's a big number. That's 30%, 30% to a million. I'll get a million a play button. I'll get a play button pretty soon. I do want to thank everyone on this glorious Friday evening for your subscriptions and a $20 donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we've hit 300,000 subscribers. Bring me back to 299. I don't think so. I don't think so. Did you cry when you hit 300K? It's a very emotional moment. You don't cry much as a male. Yeah, if I hit a, I mean, I'm gonna have to realistically, I'm gonna have to really do something to try and get views if I want to hit a million. I mean, you could hit a million really easily. People think it's like this. People think it's this hard thing to hit a million because the growth rate is slow. Think about how many people have a million subs. It's actually not that hard, especially if you already have a base. It's really not that hard to get it. I could get it very easily, probably. let's not do this again. Let's not have this exhibition again. You start doing leftist propaganda like CoffeeZilla. Yeah, it's like, oh, I just studied this article. I'm a geopolitical expert now. This is why Trump bad, Trump pedo, Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad. If Hassan can be successful, who can't? Seriously, just look at all the people that have a million subscribers. It's like it's actually easier once you get well. And I knew they were gonna do this. I mean, I was just honestly waiting for it. Gerrymandering drama. Yeah, I mean, there's just not much to talk about right now, so we'll see what happens with that. I mean, it's annoying. It's just like they both accuse each other. 300K, congratulations. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, this is par for the course. This is par for the course. The View is being canceled. I heard that was false. Well, that was from Leading Report. I think it was false. I don't know. Maybe not. Did you see the most recent call to Charlie Kirk that challenged him to debate Fuentes? He declined and then deleted the stream off Rumble. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think Charlie Kirk wants to be involved with that. We can celebrate 300K a second time. Maybe, maybe if it goes back down. Do you think anything will come out of the Putin talks? I mean, it's hard to say there's going to be something because there's been so many talks before, but now this is an official meeting. This is different where they're meeting face to face. So it is different. All right, I think it's good. I think it's good. I'll check back on it in a little bit. See if it the meeting is on Friday, next Friday, a week from today. Wonder how different your channel would be if Kamala won. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, it's possible it would have been bigger just because when the opposing party is in, it's easier to make videos, because you're on the defensive now with Trump winning. Kloss unsubbed. Yeah, he probably did. He probably kept unsubbing and then resubbing. At least he can't comment now. Tucker or Fuentes 28. I don't think either of them are running. Adam Schiff, does he get arrested? Probably not. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Congrats on 300K. Yeah, I don't really like doing the intros. I don't really like doing the intros, honestly, man. Wanted to stop and say congrats on 300K. Also, how do you think the whole mid-decade census thing is going to go? I think it's going to be hard for Trump to do it. I think it's going to be really challenging. Just because I think it needs Congress's approval. It's unique in the fact that 2020 was such a shit show in the way in which it was done. But that's what I would say about it. No, I haven't played Battlefield 6 yet. I've seen gameplay from it. I mean, it looks decent, I guess. I don't know. I normally don't really like those games. I haven't played many first person shooters in a while. Why do people want to take you down? Me down? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be arrested either. Honestly, it's just it's always nothing's gonna happen. You can't really predict something's going to. You're looking into a Discord thing to take your channel down. Well, why would my stream get taken down on my Discord? I don't think my Discord's taken it down. What, by Matt's reporting? I don't think that's ever happened to me. Maybe once. Someone is trying to take the stream down. Well, evidently, they're not very successful. You think Ukraine could get Kherson? Yeah, I don't think. I think they could get parts of the oblast back, maybe if that's what Trump was saying. It's possible. It depends what territory Russia wants. So if Russia has territory that they don't really want, or they want other territories, that's where the swaps come into play. Next milestone. I think the milestones are, it's it's 100K, 200K, 300. I mean, the big milestones would be 100, 500, a million. But every milestone it's when you get to like 300, 400, 500, when you get like this. So it's I say the big milestones are every 100K. Dude, look at how many subscribers I gained. Look at how many subscribers I gained from in like 4 days. 30K. That's because of the election. It's because of the election night. Dude. Dude, I can't even show it. Can't even show it. It's just gonna go down. They're gonna troll me. How did you run a channel for like the first year with no subs? Well, I mean that's just from like barely any videos being uploaded. And also getting the channel off the ground is insanely difficult. But like if you don't upload many, dude, seriously. Oh my goodness. Will Ethereum hit 5K? It better. Better hit 5K. What's it at? 41 right 4100? It needs to hit 10K really. It's been bad this cycle. 1 million at next election. Well, hopefully it's faster than that. It's the August the Duck guy again. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't know why that person's obsessed with me. I think it's an internet trolling thing. I'm not sure though. Not interested in watching Sanders debut. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I'll see the highlights or whatever. I guess see how he does. Just because it's interesting. I guess I saw his entrance. What even was that? The dude had like his fucking assistant carrying some type of Grim Reaper thing. I don't even know what it was. Recall you doing early vlogs in the grass in your backyard early on, and also bitching about snow in April. Yeah, it does tend to snow here in April a few times. It's rare. Actually, that was probably very rare for it to snow in April. It happens in early April sometimes. You mean official Gator? No, no, no. This is now someone else, I think. But I don't even know if this is an actual YouTuber. Just found the stadium vids one day in the election vid. That's how you found me. Yeah, it keeps fluctuating. There's going to be people trying to bring it down. Leads NCA in passing yards, Shador. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant, though. Empty child. I appreciate that. TV is August the Duck guy is obsessed with me, and he sent his weird followers over here many times. What do you mean? What do you mean TV? I'm not seeing a TV in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that guy. Uh, if that even is, if that even is real. Because that I think that's just an internet troll. But I never even talked to that dude before. But then the fans started harassing my ex. But then they stopped. So I don't know. 9/11 videos. Yeah, I know. A lot of people say that about the 9/11 videos bringing to the channel because those videos honestly do better than the political ones now, for sure. I just don't do them as frequently. They're a little bit longer to put together, and also if I did them more frequently, I don't think they do as well. There's like a rarity to them that makes them do well. 420.69K about to breach below 300K. Yeah, that's disappointing. I'm still holding it. It's disappointing because you would think with the 401. I mean, that's always a sell the news thing though. It's always sell the news. Congrats on 300K. I appreciate it. Would you ever buy Please Coin? No. It's probably too high in market cap for me at this point. Thoughts on Portnoy Big Noon? I think it's a joke. They bring Portnoy on there. It's just for entertainment value, I guess. But Portnoy's a huge Michigan homer. Dude, South Park doing all this stuff with like they're all starting to do the culture shit. Like now they're starting to get into politics. It's just kind of it's annoying. Is it on Discord? Is it on Discord at all? If I go to the Discord, will it show up? They should. I'm surprised they didn't just try and swat me. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm still anonymous enough. Yeah, I've been to Cedar Point. Not in like 5 years, but I've been to Cedar Point like 4 or 5 times in my life. Will we ever start streaming on Rumble if it gets too bad? Well, I mean, obviously, listen, there's a few situations that have happened that I'm happy I was not really big on YouTube for, like the stop the steal stuff and then the COVID stuff. But those both happened like 5 years ago, so hopefully there's nothing like that again. Because legitimately, people were getting banned on the right wing side of YouTube for like normal mainstream right wing talking points, and they would ban them because you couldn't say anything about the election being stolen, you couldn't say anything about COVID. So hopefully nothing like that happens because that would be tough. Because then you're left with either saying nothing on it, or potentially getting your content just nuked. How much censorship was allowed in 2020, 2021? I mean, they were censoring a ton of shit in 2020, 2021. I think also Musk controlling X has kind of opened up YouTube to a degree. It's been a big shift on social media with X open more. So they've opened up YouTube a little bit more. Trump winning. I mean, it all plays a part. Incest coin got rug pulled. Any coin on Solana that's new is probably going to be rug pulled, man. It's just, that's the thing with Solana. Even on Ethereum. Congrats on 300K. I appreciate it. All 300K people want it. You're lying. There's not 300K people in this stream. You should be at a million. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll get to a million. It's just, I have to think of like I have to think outside the box. Think of some other ideas. I'll get there eventually. Do you believe 2020 was absolutely stolen? I 100% do. Yeah, I mean, the way in which it was counted, I thought was unbelievable. Like the way I saw it, like they were waiting to find enough votes for Biden. Like, they waited 3 days, and it's just. I mean, even if you want to say it was done legitimately, the way in which it was counted was absurd. Like that doesn't even make sense. Why would votes trickle in and it take 4 or 5 days to count in like all the important swing states? I don't. I mean, I don't know. I guess because the swing states were very close, so they had to count all of them. But 2026 perfect midterm predictions. That's very challenging to get perfect midterms, especially the House seats. This you could get perfect Senate predictions. Senate, I'd probably go 53 or 54 seats, but House is tough to get perfect. House will be interesting. It'll depend on the gerrymandering, things like that. Obviously, what Trump does over the next year. Don't do shorts, whatever you do to get to a million. Yeah, this is the problem with shorts. The YouTube shorts can get you a lot of views. And honestly, you should, well, you can use shorts in tandem with your content, but more than likely it's not going to transfer over from short form to, I mean, sometimes it will, but I've seen so many channels have so many views with shorts, and then they have so many subscribers, they do long form content, it goes nowhere. But it is like a marketing tactic, the shorts. But again, it's a double-edged sword because you make money with long form content. If you've got all these subscribers and nobody watches your long form content, I mean, that's really what YouTube is. It's long form videos. It's not short form. Congrats on 300K. Spectacular. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I know you've been in here a lot. Shorts are reasonable for small targeted conversations suitable for the format. I mean, I think shorts work the best when it's a bigger channel and the channel already gets a ton of long form views, and so the shorts just kind of play off the long form. If you're relying on shorts to get all your subscribers, it's not going to work well because nobody's going to click on your long form content. You're going to have all these subscribers with no views on your long form videos. It's going to look bad. I've seen that a lot. Shorts dislike removal. The algorithm ruined YouTube. Well, I mean, the algorithm is it is what it is. They curate it in a certain way to try and keep people on the platform, but the dislike removal was, I think it was 100% because of the Biden administration mainly. I mean, those videos were getting trampled. I remember seeing Biden videos that would have like a 5% like rate. And then they said it was because they wanted to protect people's mental health. It makes no sense. People can still see. You can still see how many likes and dislikes videos have. Yeah, there is an extension that shows dislikes. Everybody uses that. Every streamer uses that. I actually don't use it just because I'm not on the desktop YouTube very much, so it doesn't really make sense. The YouTube that I watch my YouTube on my iPad or iPhone, basically. That's when I watch YouTube. Yeah, we'll go to him just so people don't. Atlanta gunman believed he was sick from the COVID vaccine, trying to target the CDC. Oh, man. Another cathedral on fire. What's your next video idea? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna do a video on the Titanic and see how it does. Probably another stadium, old fashioned vid or something. Yeah, there's so many cathedrals that unfortunately have a lot of arson going on in European countries due to immigration. You got there. Yeah, it was a build up to get to 300, especially the final few weeks. It was I normally don't really look at my subscriber count, but I mean I look at it on my channel and that's how I see it. I don't really look at it to the down to the minute numbers. I just see it's like 296k, 297k. Where were you on 9/11 crib in Ohio? Basically, yeah, I would have been. And on 9/11, I was a very young, a baby. So, have you looked up statistics on churches desecrated in France over the last few years? It's almost unbelievable. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, these people have to wake up at some point. I guess they are. The right wing parties are rising, but is it are they going to be harsh enough to be able to maintain their culture? That's where remigration comes into play. What would your favorite soccer club be if you had to pick one? I have no clue. I don't watch soccer at all, so I would say Manchester City. No, I'm kidding. How did you get so fascinated with 9/11? Well, it's mainly first it was the Titanic that I was really fascinated with, and then in like 2018, 2019, I became really fascinated with just disaster things and attacks like that. Titanic, 9/11, World War II mainly would be the three fascinations for me. Online Safety Act. This is another Patriot Act 2.0. The UK is censoring this dude's videos. What is he, conservative? They say it's the online. Yeah, this is the problem with this, 100%. And in the UK, it's going to be 1,000 times worse. This is the excuse they use to censor content that is not in agreement with the government. We see this shit time in and time again.
Guys, we seriously need to talk about what's happening in the UK right now. Because if this gets worse, I will be leaving this country. You see, today I woke up to a notification that one of my videos had been restricted because it violates local law. And let me really emphasize this. TikTok themselves don't have a problem with this video. In fact, it can still be watched by everyone else outside of the UK. Bro, and when your local law is more strict than the infamously sensitive TikTok guidelines, you know that something is cooked. Now, it was removed under the UK's new Online Safety Act, which I'm sure you guys have heard of by now. It's supposed to protect children from harmful content online, but we're less than 2 weeks in and it's already taking down literal news reports. The news and flow of information has to be a protected space in every country. And by taking down my videos so that under 18s don't see them, that means everyone in the country over the age of 18 don't see it either. And again, I'll reiterate, this video wasn't even sensitive enough for TikTok to have a problem with it. This has to be called out now and as early as possible because it starts with one video on TikTok, but before you know it, people in this country will have to be using VPNs to keep up to date with the news. Just let that sink in. And I'm 100% serious when I said, if this gets worse, I'm out. Guys,
Yeah, well, he is right with TikTok. You can't upload a thing to TikTok. TikTok is, it's like girls do dances. That's the only thing that's allowed to be uploaded to TikTok. It's really bad. Have you seen the kids with politics, they try and do debates on TikTok. They have to restart their TikTok lives because someone said a bad word. That's how bad TikTok is. You can't say, certain words. And they're like, I'm going to get banned for it. Yeah, but not everyone is going to use VPNs. It still has a huge effect even if you use VPNs. Not everyone is going to use that. It's just they're even talking about banning VPNs. I had a VPN that I got for a year. It was like $50. I didn't renew it though. But yeah, some of the VPNs are free. There's some good VPNs that are free, I think, but a lot of them have like ads when you click on them. Click onto their app, they got fucking loaded with ads. I had NordVPN, I think. You'll get hit with a lot of VPN sponsorships. I don't know if those are as big now, but I got emails for VPN sponsorships. VPNs are free. Yeah, but the free ones don't really have they have limited places you can connect to. Limited city Wi-Fi connections. Christy Gnome.
Welcome to the team, recruits. I'm Christy Gnome, head of Homeland Security.
Oh, she seems nice. Okay, very pretty.
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face. Because sometimes doing what's important means doing what's hard.
Whoa, whoa!
Now we'll ask the same determination of you. Because detaining and questioning people is never easy.
Oh, God!
As the face of Homeland Security, I'll be leading the way. And together we'll make sure everyone is in this country legally.
Yeah, I mean, she did have a story where I guess she put down her dog or something. Something like that, I don't remember. Farmers have to put down their animals all the I mean, I don't know what that situation was. People were saying it was pretty bad what she did. Now, if I remember correctly, it might have been because the animal was biting people or something. I'm not sure.
President of the United States, the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia will now sign the joint declaration on the outcomes of the Trump Route for International Peace and Prosperity Summit.
That's really
They will
beautiful.
sign 3 copies in English. The President of the United States signs as a witness to the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia, affirming their path to peace, stability, and prosperity. We kindly ask that all guests remain seated for the signing of the documents.
What is this, another war situation? Trump's... you telling me Trump is, they're BSing him? Well, I don't know the situation. Yeah, I don't know the situation. I heard that he ended another war. Trump brokers another historic peace deal.
It's a truly historic day, and you know, under this president's leadership, this historic peace deal has been truly made into reality. When people actually go back and look at the history, you hit the high points there. These two countries have been in some form of conflict, sometimes very bloody, other times a very tense situation where conflict could spark out again at any moment for over 35 years. So for this event to happen today again, President Trump said in some of his remarks today that his aspiration, his greatest aspiration as president, is to bring about peace and stability. This is yet another example of his effective leadership that brought these two leaders together in a way that hasn't happened before. And I can tell you there was a lot of work that led to this moment. This wasn't something that just happened overnight. Again, when you look at
guys, where was the thing on Discord where someone was trying to take down my stream? I can't find it on Discord. There's nothing going on here. What channel was it on? I mean, it's not on there. You missed it by 13. Yeah, it's been fluctuating now, the subscriber count. It was I hit it probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes into the stream. Alright, what is this? Some of these fucking clips. It's not on your Discord. They told me it was on the Discord. Thoughts on Ethereum hitting 4,000 finally? Yeah, finally. Now, I mean, think about it where Ethereum is. Ethereum's all-time high is still, you know, the 2021 cycle top. So it's insane that... listen, it can still make up for it, hopefully. But even if it gets to 10,000, that's only like a 2x, a 2.5x from the 21 top. I mean, even you think 10,000 would be easy to hit if it's a 2.5x from the 2021 top. I mean, realistically, it should be at like 6,500 right now. But I mean, hopefully it makes up for it. I mean, where it is right now versus where we're at in the cycle, obviously there's a reason people are saying it's struggling. Yeah, it already went back under 300, then it went back over. I think it probably did it 3 times. Thoughts on 6 foot being the new average height in the U.S.? That's not true. This 6 foot's not the new average height. I mean, women want men that are 6 foot, but that's not the average height. Those are delusional women. It was actually a good thing geopolitically. Must have been Rubio's idea. Yeah, I don't know. The dude, the liberal in the chat was like, Trump got played. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look into it to see. I'm sure liberals are going to say something about it. It's really irrelevant. I mean, it's a very small country, so it's not really going to catch much news whether or not it's solved or not. Yeah, there's no way 6 foot is the average anywhere. I mean, that's a tall person. Maybe in very small countries. More American third generation, Latino first generation. I would say first gen in that sense. Well, depends on what your definition of American is. I would say first gen. As a 6'2" guy, there's yeah, okay. Okay, you're gonna brag about your height. No, I mean you got that's good height, 6'2". There's no way 6 foot is average. Yeah, no, dude, I've seen statistics. It's about 5'8" is average, I think. Well, even among men, like 5'8" is the average, I believe. Maybe 5'9". Your cat is a Twitter black pillar. He's a socialist black pillar. He's a leftist. Thoughts on Trump meeting Putin in Alaska? I mean, it's positive. We'll see where it leads, though. You can't really be too sure with these. But I mean, face-to-face meeting, on U.S. soil. Apparently, Trump turned down, or Putin turned down a meeting with maybe the French delegation and Trump in Istanbul or something I was reading about earlier. So, now they're meeting in Alaska. Yeah, I'll go to that account. I haven't seen that account in a while. Where AI gets its info? Reddit. Reddit, Wikipedia, YouTube. Honestly, it's not that surprising because Reddit is where you went for the nuanced info. I mean, obviously, it's very liberal, but if you wanted more nuanced info. U.S. height is dropped by third worlders. Yeah, I mean, I wonder what the actual height is of Western Europeans. But is it really that much taller? I don't know. Maybe it might be a few inches taller, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing anything honestly. I see one person. This is what it is. Is this what it is? I mean, I don't know how those people found this is what it is, which I don't know who this is a part of. But does anyone have any proof that they're trying to remove my live stream? Cuz that would be a little interesting to get some proof on that. I'm not doing a sleep stream. Sleep streams is just me staying up and being tortured by people with sounds. How do you delete a live stream? You mass report it. You gotta mass report it. It's happened to me once, I think. I've had 2 live streams taken down. One of them was because Jubilee copyright striked it. The other one it got taken down, I think, because it got mass reported. Bro, I'm not going to his paid Discord server, bro. What, you want me to pay to go to his fucking Discord server? Fuck that. Take screenshots. When college players go to the NFL, they always look so small. Bro lost a yard. Throw it away. Yeah, they always look slower too. Did you see Ashton Genty, how slow he looked? You have them but can't send them on a YouTube video. Yeah, you'd have to put them just do you have an X? You'd have to DM me. You'd have to just DM me on X or put them on my Discord. Twin Towers most important building in history? I would say no. I mean, maybe infamous. No, I don't play pickleball. All right, that is a very growing. It's popular with older people. Pickleball. There's all these pickleball courts up now. They're constructing pickleball courts like they're fucking Skittles. That's a troll comment. What is the best case scenario for the future of Trump and the Epstein files? Well, there's really no best. The best case is to bring out information that, and it's like, well, yeah, we have information on Trump, but it turns out the information is that he kicked Epstein out and there's nothing, bad. I mean, you have to say something. The problem is if you release information and none of it relates to Trump, they're just going to say, well, you hid all the Trump stuff and it makes him seem more guilty. But I mean, the best way forward is probably to do that, or it's just, I mean, I think you have to release something probably, because if it just looks so bad, you have to release something. But, they've just handled it really badly. Private message. I don't know who that is, man. I'm not sure who August is, man. August the month? Juan, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's a big number, yes. Would you rather have conservative Hispanics than white liberals? Data shows whites are getting more liberal, Hispanics are getting more conservative. Dude, I mean, what even is that spam? Some of these messages. How big is Eastern Ukraine? I think it's the territory they already have. but I don't know exactly. What's your obsession with Tom Brady's statue? I never commented on the Tom Brady statue. I did see it though. I mean, Tom Brady, you can't really hate on Tom Brady, bro. Even if you think he played with good defenses, come on. Princess, you having some interesting comments. We're gonna have to put you in timeout. We're gonna have to put you in timeout or something. Tom Brady, a Chad, the goat, and conservative. Yeah, he just doesn't talk about politics though. Brady, I think he is conservative. Finn, I appreciate it, brother. Congrats on 300K. Even though you're a Buckeyes fan, go blue. Love your channel. I appreciate it, man. With Epstein, best case scenario would be any Mossad info being released. I think there's no way that happens. Not with what Trump has been doing with Israel. There's no way any of that stuff is getting released involving Mossad with Epstein. I mean, look at the color design of the building on the island. It's insane. Seems pretty obvious. When are you gonna take the black pill? Well, I already took the black pill on immigration to a degree, but I mean, it was nice to see Trump win the election at least. You think Trump loves Israel more than America? No, I think there's something else going on with Israel, man. That really they've got something on Trump. That's what I think. Last time you spoke with Red Eagle? Well, I should be speaking with Red Eagle pretty soon in a live stream. So we should have a live stream coming up possibly. Do you agree canned soda tastes better than bottle soda? No, I think bottle probably tastes better. I think everyone thinks bottle tastes better than can, but can is easier. Bottle, I mean, it's you can't well, I guess neither of them you can close, but oh, you mean like a plastic bottle? I don't think plastic bottle tastes that good either. Why do you all call it pop? That's just how we've always called it. We've always called it pop. Microplastics. Yeah, I don't know about microplastics, but I mean, I think plastic stuff just doesn't taste very good. Even plastic water, the plastic water bottles, the water doesn't taste very good. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get it down now. They're not going to be able to bring it down. Mm. Can you talk more about? Yeah, pop is Midwest. It's and it's I think Great Plains as well. It's like the Midwest going into the Great Plains is people that call it pop. Soda soda is Northeast, West Coast, I believe. I saw a map of it once. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. It's so warm in this room. No, you're not gonna get. There's not enough people that would do that. It's too high, I think. There's not enough activity to get it back down under 225 and dropping. Tim Waltz. I have the fan on me now. Pittsburgher here. We say pop. Soda is too Yankee. Yeah, I say pop as well. In Colorado, you say soda. A lot of people say pop. In the South, they refer to everything as a Coke. Sugar percentages in the drinks make you fat. Yeah, well, if you get a normal pop, I mean, a normal pop non-diet is like 180 calories. It's liquid calories. It's not going to make you full. So obviously, it's not good for you. And then on top of that, it's bad for your teeth. Celebration for 1 million subs. 180 calories is nothing. The problem is, again, it doesn't fill you up. A lot of people get fat by drinking calories. Maxine Waters is sexy. No. Pop sounds too. I think soda sounds. Well, I guess soda may be more sophisticated. Well, we just always said pop. I think pop sounds better for a carbonated drink like that. It just because you grew up saying it. IDK, how people can get so fat, you actively have to make yourself eat to put on weight. Yeah, well, it's a combination. Your metabolism is high. Your metabolism is probably really high. But yeah, I mean, it's bad. We have a terrible fat problem in the United States. Obesity problem. 1 million subs. If I had a million subs, the channel would be popping if I had a million subs. Let's just say that. There's really nothing on my For You page. I've been looking at. Okay, this thing. War of the Worlds. What happened with this? So Ice Cube did this movie. It was terrible. It's a knockoff War of the Worlds from 2005. 4%. Audience score 20%. I heard it was horrific. I'm surprised the audience gave it a 20%. Maybe the entertainment, maybe the funniness aspect. By 2028, you will have 1 million. Yeah, I mean, from the election bump, it'd have to be by then at least. Hopefully sooner. It was made like 4 years ago and shelved until now. Well, then how the hell did they think it was going to do well? They made the movie 4 years ago, didn't release it, and now they released it? Of course it did terrible. Black women are twice as likely to be obese compared to white women. You wouldn't say it's an American problem. Yeah, but even the Caucasians in the United States on average are more overweight than people in. I mean, and part of it is, we've got more access to food, we're wealthier, so it's easier. I mean, there's a number of reasons, there's a multitude of reasons as to why. But I know what you're saying, but you can't really. There has to be some accountability there because even if you just don't include them. Where do you rank Ice Cube as an actor? I liked him in the 21 Jump Street movie. I mean, other than that, I haven't seen him in many movies, honestly. Maybe the movie with Kevin Hart, I think he was in. Movie was horrible. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. YouTube's my job. YouTube's my job. But I mean, also crypto is another form of income. Maybe if it does well, crypto would be my main source of income if it does really well. But no, it's YouTube or investments basically. Do you think the talks will go anywhere? It's hard to say. It's hard to have too much confidence in it. Last super kind of random, but as a millennial, you apologize for Sam Altman, Mark Zuckerberg, Jared Kushner, Hassan, and iDubbbz. Dude, yeah, when you get into like the iDubbbz stuff with the H1 or whatever the fucking podcast, I mean the H3 podcast, yeah, that just seems like a cluster fucking mess. I mean, all those guys make money off of that. It's drama, you know. So I mean, think about it. Like, what else are those guys gonna do other than talk about each other? Like that's what they gotta do. Gets views. They generate views through talking about each other. Did you watch the Downfall movie? Yeah. That's like a, I don't know if it's a legendary movie. That's a movie, and it's very famous. The 2004 movie. Hitler portrayal was so good. It was a good movie on World War II. Fury's a good movie. I saw Fury maybe like a year ago. It was cringe, but 4% is insane. You think it's better than 4%? I mean, there's only been 27 reviews, so maybe it goes up. From what I saw, they was like they had to frickin' use an Amazon gift card to like stop it. I don't even know. Social Network. The memes from the movie Downfall, The Fish. Yeah, I remember watching that. When she did to go to the FBI on the raid FaceTime, you lost it. It's funny, but actually not trying to be. The whole movie is on Zoom, basically. Yeah, I would imagine it would be terrible. If that's the case. What could Israel have on Trump? Trump's lived a long life. You know, I don't know what they have on Trump. If they have anything, or maybe someone else has something and it's being used. You know, there's a number of things. How much sleep do you get a night? 6 or 7. I mean, my sleep was a lot worse. Sometimes I'll go to bed at 3 and then wake up at 8 or 9. But I normally get 7 hours of sleep a night, honestly. If you go to bed at 1 o'clock, wake up at 8, that's about 7. $300K, I appreciate it. Yeah, $300K. I hit it probably about 20 minutes in. I had it on there, so about 20 minutes into the stream. 9/11, the symbolic fall of America. Well, it's hard to say an exact date for the fall of. I'd say it happened before 9/11, but it's a whether or not whether you view America. I mean, I think everyone has to view America to a degree in decline based on the situation for young people in the country. And then it's just assigning blame to that decline. I think most of us know the issues, but Gen Z is going to be different, crazy different than millennials. You read somewhere and they said that Hitler was too liberal. Yeah, but that's a bunch of young people too. Young people tend to be more extreme I mean, that's why there's a bunch of young communists as well. They're more extreme on both sides. But I do think, obviously you're going to see more right, people being pushed further to the right based off the immigration, especially the immigration in the last 40, 50 years. People 100%. What did you think was going to happen? It's like they gaslight when they say, why are all these people further right? It's pretty obvious. You're giving them a reason to be. Do you find it cringe when people say good guys lost World War II? Yeah, it's very nuanced. It's not. That is a bit cringe when people say that. It's just more nuanced than that. Here's to 400K. Dude, 400K. I mean, if you look at it, like, we can actually see this. We can actually see this. Like, when did I hit a 100K? April. Basically April of 2024, I hit 100K. Then I have and this is really no politics. So this is all well, I mean, it is a little politics, but basically no politics. Then I had the viral it's not a viral video, but then I had the huge video. The huge political video. The 2 huge political videos. So the politics journey starts at like 118K. This was like 9/11. This was Titanic. This was stadiums. This was college football. That's what all this was. Then the politics, but it's like April of 24. Obviously, I'm going to slingshot. I'm going to slingshot and just gain a ridiculous amount leading into the election. Election night, I probably gained like 20K. Almost 30K. I hit 200K basically Halloween 2024. 6 months. The question is, obviously it's gotten a bit slower. It's gotten a bit slower recently. What does the growth rate look like? That's the real question. Will I get a faster growth rate? How is it nuanced? Look at Europe's demographics. Well, no, I hear you, but I mean, just because that's happened doesn't mean that Germany taking over much of Europe would have been a positive thing for Europe overall. I mean, to have a country that dominant take over half of it or 3/4 of the entire continent, I think is a problem long term. I don't think that's sustainable. After feminist movement fucked over a lot of young guys, played a huge role in pushing them to the extreme right. Yeah, the economy did as well. 2026 midterms might help you make 400K, and then 2028 election will help you be 500 plus. Probably. '19 to 81, 81 to 245, 245 to, I don't know, 3 something. Does Ethereum tank or hit an all-time high? It's got to hit an all-time high. There's too much money in the market. There's no reason for it not to hit an all-time high. It should be past its all-time high by now, Ethereum. It should be well past it. Bitcoin has made like 30 new all-time highs this cycle. I know Ethereum lags, but it needs to be higher. You think Vance loses? He'll have to show how he's different from Trump without criticizing him. Tricky predicament. The trend of incumbents. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a bit over. I think that's they say that about every incumbent is losing. I don't know, man. I think that's a bit liberal cope. There were some incumbents that lost, but I mean Kamala wasn't even. I mean, I guess it's the incumbent party, but Kamala wasn't even the incumbent. Biden was president. I think she was just a terrible candidate. Plus, who knows? Normally the incumbents have an advantage. I don't really buy that just because the Republicans are the incumbents, they're gonna lose. But I mean, Vance is gonna have to try and get a lot of those Trump voters that don't really come out. It comes down to like a select number of voters. It's interesting, but that's just how the swing states work. Voice to text and autocorrect completely screwed me over, but you think you got your point. Congrats. I appreciate that. What are your thoughts on Gen Z using buy now, pay later on everyday good? It's terrible. I mean, you're gonna end up with debt doing that. You're gonna end up with interest. It's just not a good idea. But I mean, some people have to do it, I guess. But no, luxuries is a terrible idea. It's a recipe for disaster to do something like that when you're younger. But most of the kids know it. They do it anyways. Kamala was terrible. How? Yeah, she was terrible because she's a black woman. You got me. It is crazy. It is crazy that people still believe that she was a good candidate. No, she was great. You should run her in 2028. Will you release the Resources song on Spotify when you hit 1 million subscribers? I gotta record it. The rapist con man is the better person than Kamala. Oh, no. You're right. Trump showered with his daughter, right? Oh, no, that was who you voted for. I'm sorry. That was the candidate you voted for. Those showering with your daughter is very normal. Very, very normal. Would you recommend a young man start trying to build his credit or wait a few years, 1923 age group? No. You have to start immediately. But you have to you open a credit card and you just have one subscription, you pay it every time. You have to get a high credit score, you have to have years. That's the most it has to be years. That's how you get the high credit score, and you have to pay it off obviously every month. But you just open one when you're 18. I mean, obviously you got to have some fucking brains. You can't buy shit like if you don't have the money, you can't purchase it because you're not going to be able to pay it off, but you open a credit card. You just pay a monthly subscription on it. You put on a monthly subscription like for fucking Netflix or something. You pay it every month because you need years to get high credit. He did that to E. Jean Carroll. Then why did she wait like 25 years to come forward to when the statute of limitations was already up? That seems a bit ridiculous. If it was, I mean, yeah, that person's gonna have to go. I mean, you can't be sending Princess Leia. Come on, we give you a timeout. Not trying to doom about Vance, just think these days it's way harder to defend the administration record than to attack someone else's. Voters aren't happy. Yeah, no, there's definitely it's definitely easier to be on the offense rather than be on the defense. I agree 100%. All right. Well, now, okay. I think it might have been a troll. You're saying I ruined your marriage? No. That's a troll. You can leave them. That was actually funny. They accused me of ruining their marriage. I think maybe because Trump won. That was actually not. I can respect that if that's a troll. Tucker Carlson is the scariest Republican that can run in 2028. He could win. Well, Vance could win too. I mean, there's a few Republicans that could win. It's not like Vance can't win. Carlson is like I don't see. Carlson said he didn't want to run. Did you get it? Did you get a new camera? I changed some. No, I changed some of the specs on it, but I don't think it's any better. It might be a little bit better. The thing is, this is the thing with my camera. When I have natural light, so when it's like noon, the camera is actually really good. It is very good. When I don't have natural light, when I have this when I have this whatever the fuck this is called, this light right here, it's bad. The artificial light is bad. It doesn't work well with the camera. The natural light makes the camera look 1080. The webcam. Are you going to squeeze in your NFL predictions? It probably makes sense for me to do NFL predictions. I don't know though, man. I mean, from a financial sense, it makes sense to do it, but I'll just have to. The thing is it's just with the NFL. I don't know if I want to do it. I mean, college, I'm more open to doing, but one of your last videos with you centered was awesome. Yeah, I know, because I realized I could actually use my webcam. It was 1080 even with full screen. Even I bring it full screen, but there has to be natural light. If there's not natural light, it looks like shit. It's all lighting. That's with webcams. It's all lighting on whether or not if they're good. I mean, that's kind of with normal cameras as well, I guess. It's just based on lighting. When's Trump's next State of the Union speech? February, I think. Yeah, but the E. Jean Carroll story makes no sense. Why do you wait like 27 years until after the statute of limitations are off, and then there's no actual and Trump couldn't even be charged with grape. It was like assault or something because of the statute of limitations, if I remember correctly. Newsom 2028, yeah. He might be the Democratic nominee. 300K subs, but only 300 watching live stream. Yeah, that tends to happen with a lot of YouTubers, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. You know, you've got to have a following, a big following, to get more people to watch. Why would Trump not clear his name and save himself 80 million? Why would she wait 27 years? What sense does that make? Why would you, if it's, you know, this horrible traumatic, why would you wait until, I think she waited until after Trump even won his first time. Why would you, I mean, if he's running for president, isn't that something important that should be known? You wait because we all wait. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. You wait because we all wait. Got scammed on a fake geek bar today. I'm not even sure what that is. I think it is. I think it is going to be Vance. I think it's going to be Vance in 28. If you did vlogs, you could build an audience that follows you more for your personality. Yeah, I know, but it's just very hard to do that, honestly, man. You can't really do that in 2025. It's harder to do. You tried to give the crazy well, I mean, I guess they were serious. They said that I ruined their marriage. I mean, that's when you know politics has ruined. You know, politics has ruined a lot of these women's lives. Trump has ruined a lot of these women's lives indirectly. You know, and then Trump has these terrible assaults and Biden showers with his daughter. Go ahead and go vote for that. Oh, but Trump did something terrible like 70 years ago. It's grab him by the pussy comment. Dem stopped pandering to the alphabet mafia and actually took immigration way seriously. They would be most of the time. Well, I think the Democrats have too far of a left wing at this point. A lot of the farther left wing people are kind of infiltrating their party and pushing it more further left, and that's all the trans stuff, and that's the men and women's sports, things like that. And those issues they should be against, but they have to be for them because, you know, there's so many vocal young people that are very liberal. Imagine people leaving their own. That woman should leave the country if that's as bad as it's gotten. A lot of women leaving the country because of Trump. Do you think Bashir could win? I don't know enough about him, honestly. I always thought he kind of looked like a soy, but I don't know. I don't know enough about him. Andy Bashir from Kentucky? I'm not sure. Thoughts on your coins? I mean, my coins are doing pretty well right now. My coins are doing fairly well. I don't want to jinx it. This coin's done a 10x. 4chan, this coin's done like a 10x. Israel Defense Forces shirt. Is it over for Solana since Ethereum is now considered the chosen one? No, no, Solana is still used heavily. Solana is still used a ton. Solana, I think, will probably would it go to $1,000 a coin? Probably this cycle. But I think Ethereum is not, Ethereum can't be going anywhere. Look at the amount of investments Trump has into Ethereum. Alabama versus Florida State. Alabama. Yeah, I think Alabama wins pretty easily. Yeah, that photo did look edited a bit. This photo looks weirdly edited. Like who? What is that? What is that situation going on there? The KKK or something? That's a fake photo. Wait, they're saying this is real? The Telegraph? Epstein photo looks fake. Or like run through some type of upscaling software or something. Sometimes it comes out looking like this if they try and upscale it, but I don't know about that. Don't want homegrown Americans to be replaced with call center Indians. Vance is that, then I'm not with him. I'll see what other options we have come primary time. What, you don't want him to be pro H1B? Well, his wife is Indian. So that's a bit of a problem for you. I don't know if he's going to be pro H1B or not. I mean, a lot of it is billionaires. They take advantage of that labor in their corporations. Look at the shoulder. Yeah, that's a fake photo, 100%. What's happening with this? I mean, you could say it's around him. That's a fake photo. That's a fake photo. You can tell by the what's going on here. Look at how his arm kind of just disappears. Even this distortion right here. And then you've got like the frickin', I mean, what even is this? Who are the passengers here? Check the comments. People think it's real. It's not real. You can tell it's not real. What was this, the statue unveiling?
This statue isn't just for Pats fans. It'll also give all the Jets fans something to throw their beers at as they leave the stadium every year. Probably in the second quarter. Maybe the third.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this live stream. I'm going to end it there. Let me say this. And it went down by 2. All right, well, at least I hit 300K. Your other page hit 17K. Well, congratulations. Why would you make a fake AI image? Dude, that's a fake image. You can tell. You just look at the fucking... You look at where the arm disappears in the center. Super chats. I thought I already I read all the super chats. Not trying to doom about Vance, just think these days are way harder to defend administration. Yeah, I think I read that. Where are the Israel grifters saying the meeting is an Epstein distraction? I don't think. Ben, I appreciate it. Grats on 300. I appreciate it, man. No, replying to someone else. All right, all right. Yeah, I thought I had read all of them. $300K must be hard to get. Yeah, I mean it's not easy for sure. What is this? 5 years now? About almost 5 years. Yeah, basically 5 years on this channel. The other channel I had was in 2017, but I only had 4,000 subscribers in 2019 and deleted it. Way easier to get on TikTok. Yeah, but you can't really monetize that audience on TikTok. But it's short form. You're going to watch more videos on TikTok, 100%. All right, guys. I'll see ya.